Oh gosh, definitely. I think it's more disappointing that I kind of gave the other team momentum. I kind of let them back into the game. But yeah, I think I would love more than anything to be back out there in the 8th and 9th inning. But a win's a win.
It was a little bit long rest in between the 7th and 8th inning, not too long or anything. But do you think that may have a little bit of an effect for you?
It may have, but I can't say consciously it did.
Now tell me what was working for you so well all game. It seemed like you were mixing well and hitting your spots pretty good as well. What did you see? What was working for you?
I think just my ability to throw strikes. To put all the pressure on them. Offensively, we kind of had a lull there at the beginning, but then we started hitting the kid and started putting pressure on them. And for me to go out there and post zeros, it put all the pressure on them and their pitchers and hitters.
And tell me, what's the emotion like being out there, night game, College World Series? Tell me what it's like for you when you go out there and take the ball.
For the first pitch, I'm probably the most nervous person in the ballpark. But as soon as I get that over with, I've calmed down a little bit. But it was definitely an experience that I'll never forget.
What do you think about their crowds? I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
I know you played in some big stadiums and stuff, but is that probably the loudest you maybe heard it, especially when they got the rally a little bit in the 8th inning?
They have great fans. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of blood red out there tonight in the crowd. But it felt like we were playing Ole Miss at times almost. But I felt like I did a pretty good job of trying to stay calm.
And tell me, you probably weren't able to stay calm in that 9th inning when Mike gets the big hits. What was your first thought that went through your head? Your first reaction to it?
When he missed the 2-2 pitch to go to 3-2, I was like, oh gosh, I've pitched against him a bunch of times, and I know you can't go 3-2 to Mike. He's one of those guys that's not going to miss when he gets a good pitch to hit, and I had a really good feeling when it got 3-2.
And how much confidence does it give you for a guy that's done this a number of times for you guys now?
I think the confidence is spread out equally across the team. Everyone's come up with big hits, but it's definitely awesome to have a weapon like that in your back pocket.
Were you surprised at all that they didn't walk him right there? After they got behind earlier and intentionally walked him with a base open. He's probably your guys' best hitter. Are you surprised that they didn't?
Yeah, I leaned to one of my teammates and said when they went 2-2 to him, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they try and pitch around him, not give him a pitch to hit, but they went after him, and fortunately enough, it paid off for us.